What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixbars here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations when we left off.
Meekins is staring up at the sun.
Yes, he's like, I'm being accused of murder? No, how could this be?
I like it when he squints. It's just so funny.
He's like, wait, what is that? The sun? Is that the sun, sir?
Is that a bird?
All right, all right, so it's assignments. All right, then, where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir. It must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
A deep reason?
He said, ma'am.
You
Oh
did.
Goodness, that's a new one. I was
Ma'am?
told to check every square inch of the main gate area.
Oh, because, she's not sir.
Yeah.
Ma'am!
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first, I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Well, what did you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger?
I thought I had no choice at the point, sir, so...
God. I'm looking.
All right, so...
Selling
the
dreams!
Kidnappers,
I want to know more about that.
What exactly is,
What
exactly do you mean by
You're becoming
selling dreams?
Edgeworth now because normally you merge with Phoenix when we're doing it.
Yeah,
you
merge with Phoenix,
Apollo.
merge with Apollo, and
I've
I'm
merged with
merging
Athena.
Edgeworth.
He ate it. Remember
Yeah,
that?
merging with Edgeworth is a dangerous game.
It is, and you're getting there. I'm concerned.
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? Is that what you kids call cocaine nowadays? Sir, the Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected.
What?
I was about to say, I have more questions than answers now. Sweetness like you've never known except in your dreams, ma'am. Like innocent drops. And bananas found on in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty jawbreakers. Saying this is a push the Blue Badger Mobile along as a sworn duty, ma'am. It's a candy cart. But I completely caught up remember all selling dreams to the children. Sir! You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers? No, sir! Of course not, sir.
God!
How many were just such a thing as that, sir?
If only you could truly yell.
To be fair, he is tiring.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
You're absolutely right.
Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth.
The fact I'm just a little man, sir. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir.
I thought that said something else for a second.
Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony. Do I want to know? I can see a
I'm
few
sure
ways
you
that it
can
could have
guess.
gone. I
Yeah.
just don't know. Yes, sir.
I'm like, should you be looking for that, Meekins?
All right, you found yourself in this area, sir. Oh, God. How did you wind up all the way over here? I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of those kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir.
What?
I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it...
The good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reasonably unedited investigation. Sir! That's right, sir! That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer.
Oh, God.
Sounds like you simply forgot his real...
Dang, Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright, he's doing the real job thing again. But I just...
It's true, sir.
I just pressed
There's a
everything.
in this area, sir.
I just pressed everything out of him, so... Huh. Let me see. Prize only one of them was one the park. Best of luck. Would it be that because maybe the kids were so attached to him because he was a one they wanted to take a picture of? I still check it. Also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams.
AKA candy, I guess.
We're all selling dreams to the children. Before I knew it, I found myself in this area. So, huh. I'm actually fairly confused because we did just press all of them.
Yeah.
The trio was in the area, and I still check every square inch. And I also went looking for the selling dreams, and he got caught up in his role. And then, before I knew, I found myself here in this area. So we have to present something of evidence, and I mean, I wouldn't say anything about the stolen costumes. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
The Blue Badger family doesn't make any sense. No, her unique pink bow. Okay. Huh. So maybe is this? Maybe the kids were so attached because of everyone trying to find them? Maybe?
I don't know.
Well, that's not it.
I was gonna say that doesn't make sense.
Huh.
Oh.
I try to match this time because I don't see what you're talking about. Yeah. It don't really matters. Alright, owie, wowie, zowie. Is this where am I under arrest now? No, wait, please let me to hear this testimony once more. Okay, so what the hell?
What was the last thing he said?
It was the before I notify myself in this area here. And we pressed that, right? Yeah. How'd you wind up all the way over here? And it's because the kids drop kicked them.
Yeah.
That's right. You challenged to a fight. That's amazing, by the way. And then, sir, that's right. And then it says we have to. I just don't. He wasn't assigned to this area. And then where he was assigned to? Yeah. Assigned to the main gate. And it was a very deep reason. It was to check every square inch of the main gate. Because
Yeah, did we press that?
describe me before you can conduct your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first to make sure there are no suspicious people in the area, sir. But those people seem rather remember little girls, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Alright, it's just
Huh.
I'm so confused. Something for the kid I was selling in the blue Badger Mobile. Maybe it's the Maybe it's this?
Maybe?
It is. Okay, I'll
Okay.
figure out what exactly is. Because, I mean, there are a few things I can think of, but Officer Meekins, I would appreciate if you didn't tell, if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir! I'm lying, sir?
He doesn't even know.
Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams of the Blue Badger Mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage?
Popped his head off.
Actually, I just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized it was the Blue Badger Mobile, I was what I found, sir.
Jeez.
Which would mean it was perhaps stolen? And that's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Voice up. Come on, all right. A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? And what exactly is so convenient about his story? The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used all right to move the dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badger Mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me, sir, the killer, sir, it wasn't me, sir. Agent Lang, wait. Huh? What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth smooth. I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of your prosecutors and your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon.
Oh.
I think you need to leave. What? You need to get to the body of the autopsy and you guys are getting in the way. You wouldn't interfere with another one of my investigations? Hey now, let's not forget, don't try this at home. Who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here?
Hey, now, don't try it.
Yeah, there you go. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
Jesus. This man is power happy.
Yeah, he is. Well, that didn't go the best thing. That
He's
didn't go the
drunk on
best.
his own power.
You have no power here.
It's basically what he's telling us.
Yeah. Drink is a wow.
Gate water? Ha ha!
I wonder how that would taste. A whole park or a hotel. How would that? I don't know. I lost track of that joke. No, he's chased out like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Kay.
there's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything, however, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with, ever.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands.
Kay just got real deep for a
real.
17-year-old.
Like, damn, you're already way more intelligent than Gumshoe is. No offense to that, man.
I was gonna say, Gumshoe would never say something like that.
Let's get a partnership team going on here, okay? We've got you, the brain, and we got Gumshoe, the maybe questionable. He wouldn't hurt a duck if it came across the road.
You'd be like, hey, let me help you across the street, pal. That's it.
So he's getting his blood sucked by a mosquito. He's like, get off! I'm not gonna hit your shoe, please, pal.
that itches.
Come on. All right, when I apprehend the murderer myself.
All right, and I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder.
I yield.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh boy.
Detective Gumshoe. Right on time, we were just talking about you. Miss Edgeworth, the stadium. Hurry, sir. This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
Oh.
The jig is up.
Uh-oh.
Miss Edgeworth, remember that I was rooting for you, so go get him, sir. I hear you, man.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. Nice remix of the song.
Yeah. You just noticed it?
Yeah, I was too busy reading the things, though.
Yeah. Oh god, and there's the OG Blue Badger cut out.
I'd like to imagine that is the original there.
Probably is.
Yes.
Look,
all right.
the pink Badger car.
Yes, and we should note that is the car, that is the parking space that the body was in.
Uh-huh.
So we need to remember that. Now, I do think that the car that's probably not the one that moved the body. I would think it's probably the Proto-Badger car that had the tracks that went away from it in the rain. I think that's going to be the one that's probably the culprit vehicle.
The Proto-Badger car? Really?
The one that was on the right-hand side. The one that's missing.
Yeah.
The one that's missing and has the wheels. And the one that actually, that was the one that was stolen from Meekins. So that actually really makes sense.
Yeah.
Stadium. Unless, now I will say this, because he was talking about the fact he was being chased by girls. I wonder if Meekins accidentally had the pink car. I was going to try and say that we couldn't prove that as evidence. So I was like, it's pointless for me to say then. Anyway, stadium. I thought there was a witness here. Let me guess, the pink Badger's in the car, isn't it? I'm gonna walk out as the witness.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
Who the heck? Oh my god, it's a young
Look
Emma!
at her!
It's a back to younger-ish Emma.
Older but younger.
Older but younger. Oh my god, this is so weird. Oh my god.
Look at her hat!
Oh my goodness. Hello.
Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta find a... Yeah, this works. This works, sure, yeah.
You want to say
long time no see.
You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? This girl's the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. I thought she'd gone to Europe to study forensics.
God, look at her. Can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see. And now you ran away from me. Now come back. Come back. Hello.
Who's this girl?
I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday, you'll see. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Well, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday, and I'm in training to become an unstoppable great thief. A great thief?
Don't think too hard on Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have lots to catch up on. Yeah.
You bet we do.
You get into like Trucy territory on her voice.
I know. They all
Tone
sound.
it back some. Tone it back
They
some.
all sound. Like, I haven't done younger Emma in. I'm so used to her sounding like this, just completely done with life. You know?
Just pitch that up a little bit.
completely done with life, but then she sounds like Kay, kind of.
No, because Kay's a little more brighter than that. But anyways, so why are you here, Emma?
Listen, you.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Do you know how difficult it is to make underage girls sound different?
I'm sorry.
They're all the same age.
Yeah, does we have an
All the
age?
same age range.
We have an age on her now. She's 18 now, actually. She's now that Edward said you've grown over the past couple of years to be legal.
That's right. She was 16.
I
when
she was 15 or 16.
She
I
was
couldn't
16 when
remember.
she was hanging out with
Yes.
Phoenix. Oh God. Okay. Scientifically speaking. Scientific. She had a voice.
You're fine.
I probably gave it to someone else by now.
Just roll with the punches.
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
My God.
I stalked you, scientifically
I was
speaking.
about to say, this is
This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the light on it, special light, not just any light, special light, seeing the footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. That's such a sciencey thing to say.
yeah.
Man, I haven't talked about noble gases in
God, for real.
It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
That's my girl. Oh man, she hasn't scientifically spoken in a long time.
Yeah, she.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than this very moment.
She's got a hat. Like, it's great.
Amazing.
I love it. I kind of want it.
Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edward needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said.
What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking?
So let me guess, there's been a murder, right?
Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. I need to keep my mind focused on the witness.
You need a detective.
Now, where did that person go?
I will science everything.
We'll be back. Look at this equipment that I
Look at this tarp.
touch. I can't touch any of it for any kind of information. I can
Look at her stockings.
can't even go up here. They are quite cute. A car. I assume this is another Badger mobile.
Yeah, but it's a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yes, this is the retina searing pink model.
Retina searing.
Huh? What's that off in the distance?
What?
A mysterious hooded man walking in the distance. Oh.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh hey, it's a pink badger. Badger, get.
Oh no, here she goes. Badger, 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 badger. Just what does she see in these silly things?
Oh.
Why does
She has a handcuff.
Why does your thing say tough love?
Oh, and she has a handcuff. I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance.
Oh God.
Please
Oh.
use your English. You have the most deaf. Just standing here and feeling uncomfortable. Just I gotta go. Don't look at me.
I was like, don't leave me here with this thing, please.
I don't. Oh God. Well, let's.
He's surrounded by girls.
Let's just let's talk.
Oh.
All right. Is this gonna be another character that we know when they take their hat off? I don't know.
I don't know either.
What? Oh no!
Yes!
I should have let it have been a new
Yes!
character. I shouldn't have said anything.
Yes!
Oh man, the classics are coming back.
Wendy Oldbag, oh, I've missed you.
Man, you know what?
Her with the gumballs in her hair.
Yeah, I will say, I know a lot of people want us to play the games in their release order, where we would have played this, like, I can't remember if this was, I think this was right after Apollo Justice that this game came out. I think it came out then, and then I think some people want us to play it in timeline order, where they wanted us to play this before Apollo Justice. But I think the best part about playing the second trilogy first is that now we get to go back and
revisit these old
characters that weren't in the 3D games at all.
Nostalgia trips.
Yeah, because it's been a while since we've seen
I can't
you.
take being inside that stuffy head anymore.
Oh,
I just fell right back into the... Oh, edgy poo.
Oh, God. No. Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief.
Yep, edgy poo.
Oh.
Edgy poo. Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really. I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character, but you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger? You could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman.
My name is Wendy Oldbag, but you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I am Kay Faraday.
Not that!
What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite.
All right, Wendy. Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met?
That's right, she was in the alien suit.
Yeah.
I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today.
And what is it that you do?
I get called in all the time to fill in where there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again. Here you are talking with two young girls.
Oh, God.
Men are all the same. It doesn't seem. Oh, God.
Oh,
young girls,
my God.
They happen to get married to a 16-year-old girl. And you're like, oh, God. Something about persimmons. You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further.
Ooh, okay. Provoke her then. Got it.
Are you the witness?
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Oh, God, I honestly hope she isn't. But I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened.
Shit.
I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
Shit.
So it's true. She is the witness.
Shit. I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean you say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
Oh, boy.
Look. Have you noticed that I've slowly gotten right back into where her voice is?
Slowly? It took you like 2 seconds.
Well, no, I mean, I'm really feeling it now.
I know.
That Yzma-esque tone, you know?
Yes, instantly click, like, back. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this.
I came through the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the two who were shot fell to the ground. The person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to know what she has to say. Unfortunately.
What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo? Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
Don't call me little.
Don't call me little. Or old.
Oh, God. All right, so you can see him take a short break as I was really happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other. Let's talk about that. You saw two men.
Let's talk about that.
Can you describe them for me?
They looked like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did they have any special features, like anything you recall would be very helpful?
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men.
Oh, God.
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't feed into her stuff. I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous.
It's alright, Edgy Poo. Those two were just fools compared to a stallion like you.
God.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them.
Oh,
Stallion!
God, don't tell that to the fan artists. God, Rule 34 Stallion Edgeworth. I'm sure it's out there. Jesus Christ.
I have this strange urge to draw him as a centaur now.
That's not what I was thinking, but okay.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
Maybe, yeah.
A centaur Phoenix, right, AU? That'd be
Oh.
interesting.
Oh, God. You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
I'm sure it exists already.
Probably.
Absolutely, that gun was had made a terrible racket when it was fired. You didn't try to go help the person that got shot? I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. As long as this is what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go off on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory? Self-centered, aren't we?
While it was somewhat useful, our testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Yes?
So, about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're going to like.
Is it? What is that gadget you're holding?
What you see before you is a secret weapon of a great thief.
I should have known it would be worthless.
Oh, don't be like that.
What the hell?
What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
I'm going to put the necessary information to run the simulation now.
Simulation?
Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size.
Increase my size to maximum size. Well, I mean, what?
What? Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Oh my God! What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Little Thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Yeah, maybe a little too Matrixy, huh? Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I used it like this... Let's see, Miss Oldbag said that the 2 men were facing each other. Then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
I was gonna say, after I pressed it, I was gonna try and present the body because the gunshot entered through the abdomen and came out the shoulder, so they shouldn't have been standing. Which is probably what this is exactly going to point out to us.
This is a huge, just widespread hologram.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
This is some crazy ass technology.
It is.
So with this, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
I have to say I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information or something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now,
it's almost like you're a genius or something.
Thank you very much. Right now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. If I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in this simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, just so you let me know.
Okay. Weird. Well, I do know exactly what it is, so, right? According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right, but
if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't that be blood? But I mean, I'm just gonna present the body because that's the murder note.
Yeah.
Is the contradiction.
Eh? Something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Here comes Emma running up. Scientifically speaking, luminal testing fluid. Luminal testing fluid. Well, you know what?
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Next time, we're just gonna watch Emma run on up with her excitement in her eyes glistening
You
behind
know
those
that's
goggles.
probably what she's gonna do.
Exactly. She's got her goggles back and she's ready to fucking party this time.
She always has CSI stuff on her. Always.
Yeah, but if I remember right, in the when she's older, she's not wearing those glasses anymore. She doesn't put them on.
No.
The goggles. It's only when she's young she's got them back.
She has them.
I don't think she really puts them on that often.
She keeps them on her head, and then sometimes she puts them on her face. And she does this, remember?
Huh. Yeah. You know what? My memory's garbage. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, God.